guys, I'm Young, and today, what am I holding? A brand new camera. So this is Sony A7C, you can see here. And this is the smallest, the lightest of the Sony's full frame camera. Just look how compact it is. And I've been using it for the last 2 weeks thanks to Sony actually lending me this camera to use. And I have to return it, which I don't want to. So my usual camera is Sony A6400, which I'm using right now. You're seeing me through Sony A6400. And I'm sorry to say for my main camera, but to be frank, I have not missed my Sony A6400. So today what I'm going to do, I'm going to take you guys through 5 features that I really enjoy using about Sony A7C. And also I'm going to tell you guys 2 things that you should be a little bit mindful about when you are thinking about actually purchasing A7C. So let's go! So the first feature that I like about A7C, and right now I'm on a mobile phone because I don't have a lot of luxury cameras to actually take pictures of myself. So this one weighs only 507 grams, which is not much different from my A6400, which weighs 403 grams. Okay, maybe a little bit of difference, but to be honest, I can definitely handle it. 100 grams, not much difference. And compared to A6600, which is the top of the range for 6000 series, and it weighs 503 grams. So seriously, not much difference at all. And that's the thing. And look at the size difference in terms of sensor. That's a lot. Alright, so now I'm on A7C using the exact same lens as my A6400 Sigma 60mm because it uses the E-mount. However, if you guys want to make better use of the full frame lens, then full frame, so FE, can you see how big the glass is inside? Then you better want to actually buy FE lens so that you actually make full use of the full frame camera. So the reason why I'm on my A7C is of course to give you guys a bit of comparison against the 6400, but also to talk about the second feature that I really like about A7C. So you guys know that A7C uses the Z series battery, which is 2280 mAh, whereas my A6400 uses W battery, which is 1020 mAh. So you can see a huge difference. Actually, only today I realized the numbers. Before last week when I was actually using A7C, I realized I could actually get by filming YouTube videos for 2 days. Well, with my A6400 camera, I usually had to go through 1 battery and probably additional second battery as well. So now it totally makes sense, these 2 numbers, because I actually felt like Sony A7C battery could actually perform about double. So that makes A7C a lot more convenient. You can just get by filming 1 day, 2 days with just 1 battery. So now I've changed back to A6400 in the exact same setting, so you can definitely compare the color science and the quality, etc. So the reason why I changed back to 6400 is because I want to show you guys I really like the design improvement of A7C. So you guys can see actually the display is swivel design, which should always be the case for all the vlogging, YouTube, blah 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 camera. Swivel design is important because you can basically make use of the hot mount and attach something like this, like Rode Wireless Go mic. The problem with my 6400, you guys can see here, that because it's the flippy screen, it comes here, which I'm already quite used to, but basically I can't make use of the hot shoe mount here, so I always just have these like mic and stuff dangling around. And other very convenient features you guys can see, this is the EV dial, so super convenient, you just can change the exposure setting very simply by just dialing here, and usual dial if you want to change the aperture or shutter, it's here. And what I particularly like about this recording button being here, because I actually end up using my camera mainly for recording purposes, not really so much for taking photos, although taking photos would be very fun. So now let's switch to the other side because I want to show you guys the compartment. So here you can see there's the SD card. So in the lower compartment, there's the headphone jack, USB-C for charging, and also HDMI. And on top, there is the microphone plug-in. And battery goes at the bottom, conveniently. So everything feels a lot more organized, more luxury, more like sort of safer, in my opinion. And now let's go on to the fourth thing that I really like about, which is generally true for my Sony cameras. I really like the color science here. So let's go. And it has IBIS in it, so it should not be as shaky. Although, yeah, you wouldn't run around with it. Welcome to the flower field. In Alpha 7C, there are some special effects which filmmakers will really like. One is the subject shift sensitivity. It will either maintain steady focus or allow focus shifts. But what I really like is the AF transition speed. It controls how fast the focus shifts. This is number 7, and the transition will be very quick. And this is a default value, number 5. And this is number 1. It will transition very slowly, very gently. Alright, so let me just give you guys conclusion, but a couple of things that you need to be mindful about when you're actually buying the Sony Alpha 7C. Especially if you're someone like me who is thinking about moving from the 6000 series or who is contemplating between 6000 series to Alpha 7C. So Sony gave me this kit lens to try, which is so compact. So having this kit lens plus the Sony Alpha 7C, so that makes the world's smallest compact, complete camera with the lens. However, when you're investing all that money into Alpha 7C, why would you just get the kit lens? For me, I like sort of traveling, and because Alpha 7C is so light, what I did actually most of the time when I was just having fun with it, I actually stock on my G18108 OSS lens. This is for E-mount. If I were to get the Alpha 7C, I would actually go for the FE lens so that you actually make the most out of that massive sensor size. I can really tell you that I actually best enjoyed Alpha 7C using this zoom lens, the proper big zoom lens, not the kit lens. So that would be my advice. When you get Alpha 7C, get a proper, actually FE zoom lens. But that comes to the second consideration that you must know. Well, the price. Because Alpha 7C is not that cheap. It is double the price or more than double the price for Alpha 6400. So if you actually also get the FE lens, then the price will go up and up. So for me, I do want to save up and go for the full frame camera soon. And I'll come back with some other exciting, very exciting gadget reviews soon. So please subscribe and like the video, and see you.